It is that time. WWE 2K22 is here, depending on what part of the world you're living in. But we got the review for you right now, and boy, are you not going to want to miss what the latest installment of 2K22 has for you. Spoiler alert, absolutely nothing. Roll it. It's been a while, but WWE 2K22 is finally here. It did take a year off during 2K21, and we just skipped that number like it never happened. Well, after going through 2K22, I think we should have skipped that one and just pretend like it didn't happen either. Better luck next time in 2023. For the rest of today's video, I'm not going to say WWE 2K22. We're going to refer to it as 22 because that is a mouthful. If you've been on the channel before or you haven't seen my prediction video, I'll link it down in the descriptions below. I got everything right, and I made it 2 months ago. Go back and watch that video. It's hilarious. I'm going to leave it up because I got everything right. So here's the review of WWE 2K22. Okay, I was trying to be serious, but I mean really. Wow, this game. Oh, this game. Creation Suite. Yeah, they've changed the menu, but all your parts are still there. If you were able to make that wrestler in 17, 18, 19, 20, guess what? You can make it now. Do it the exact same way. They're the exact same placement. Like, they didn't even bother changing the number. I've played wrestling games so long, I know exactly how many clicks down I need to go to get to that piece, which is convenient and a little weird, but it works that way in 22. Create arena. Everyone loves to go back and recreate their arenas that they want or make future arenas or the old past arenas. Copy paste from 19 and 20. It's still there. They actually took stuff out. Yeah, there's stuff missing that's been in other games. Create a belt. Ever wanted to be the WWE most talented champion? I couldn't think of a funny name there. It's the same. They took out the Intercontinental title from 94 to 01, or 97 to 01. That's gone, so you can go into create a belt and make it. But they did bring back that light heavyweight title because that was important in WWE history. Seriously, where's Taka? Like, why can we not sign him to a deal? Don't we need some Ty and Kai in this game? That's a side note. But create a belt is the same. You've played it before. You're not missing out on anything. Create a wrestler. They've added new clothing parts from past games that weren't in for a while. There are a couple of new ones, but it doesn't make sense in the form of creating a wrestler. For creating a personality, I guess, it makes sense, but no wrestler would ever wear that in the ring. So if you're looking for realistic gear, those are all still there, but they were also there in 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and even 20. Are you looking for the hot new thing and create a moveset? Some of the new wrestler moves are there. But some of the same animations from SmackDown vs. Raw 2008 are still there as well. So if you love that moonsault, 20 years later, it's still the same moonsault. There's going to be DLC packs. They're going to announce new wrestlers. I don't even care anymore. Like, you're making me pay for The Undertaker that's been in forever. You're making me pay for insert whatever the season pass is that you're still working on. No. You're making me pay for Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, who have been in the NWO versions of this game since 2K14. No thank you. You know what WWE needed in this game? Microtransactions. Do you love NBA 2K, my team? Are you an NFL Madden MUT player? Well, then this is the game for you. Because not only does it have microtransactions in a MUT team league, if you played NBA 2K 19, 20, or 21, you will know exactly where you're getting into because it's the same menu. Exact same menu from the 2K games. The difference is insert a picture of The Rock instead of Dwayne Wade. They didn't even bother to change the way it looks. Do you want to pay for VC so that you can get that awesome card that when they turn the online off of it next year, it won't even matter? Well, you too now can spend $100 in 2K22 and get the card of your dreams. It's my team. It's my team for wrestling, and I don't understand why we needed it. And if this game takes off and you have all those kids that are asking for mommy and daddy's credit card so they can get that pretty shiny card, I almost threw up in my mouth a little bit because it's stupid. It's completely stupid. I love microtransactions in my games, don't you? Because, I mean, I already paid $120 for it. Might as well give them another $100 so I can get a glitter card. Who cares? Like, who cares? Let me know in the comments below if you even care. Or you're probably going to buy it. I mean, I don't even understand what's going on anymore. It blows my mind. Let me get to create an entrance. Same animations. But guess what? If that superstar's not in this year's game, they rip those out. There are a couple that are still there, but not enough that's going to satisfy the community. They touted in the previews in this hype train that I've talked about before on my channel. Check the links below. Check the channel. I got several videos on 2K22. All my predictions are right, and it makes me sad. I'm not here, what's the new term? Flexing about it? No, I'm not. Because I didn't want to be right. I wanted to go so... I was thought if I made my predictions so crazy, that of course I'd be wrong and it'd be funny. No, I was right. I was completely right, and it makes me sad. This game is trash. I said it on the review score of Beach Bytes. The first ever game to get trash. I wouldn't buy it. I've played this game before. It's called 17, 18, 19. If you want a good wrestling game on the current gen consoles that will move to the PS5 seamlessly, play 19. If you want to see what all this new content is you're paying for, go back and pull out your Xbox 360 and your PS3 and play 14. Because that's where they hashed a lot of this from. If you are a community creator that has kept this game going for years, myself included, that spend hours creating stuff so the fans of the game and the players of the game have everything authentic or a little crazy, you're going to be making the same stuff again. With the same tattoo parts. With the same logo parts. With the same system. They changed the color of the paint of the car. It's still the same car. There's no reason to buy this game. An outdated roster or an updated roster. It wouldn't matter because there's enough holes in this roster that it just makes me mad. Like, I can't recreate the Hardy Boys because I got to make Matt. I can't recreate, this team because I got to make this guy. If you were looking for a game that, I can make my own AEW franchise, that game already exists, and that's 19. Because 19, half the guys on that roster are in AEW right now. And yes, I dropped AEW on a 2K review. Because Ukes now makes AEW games. And I'm more excited about that game. It can be trash and will still be better than this. Because we know what system we're getting to. 2K's had 2 chances at this. They made 20. You saw what they did. They jumped the hype train up, had an extra year to make it. And 22 is trash. Straight up trash. Let me go to career mode. The hype train is, all about, you can be a woman for the first time and go through her own separate things. You can be a man for the same time. It's still a linear walkthrough that has been in 17, 18, 19, and 20. Still linear walkthrough. Choices don't matter. It might change that you fight Cesaro in this match instead of fighting Sheamus, but the outcomes are still the same. They've added nothing. Don't let them fool you. If you're buying it for the roster, there's better rosters in games. If you're buying it for the Creation Suite, you've already owned that game. If you played any other WWE game, you already own this Creation Suite. The couples of bells and whistles that they added are not worth the price tag. Also, if you're wanting everything this game has to offer, you're paying $120 US. In previous versions, when you paid that much money, you got, I don't know, an autograph of The Undertaker, or an autograph of Austin, or an autograph of Edge, Rey Mysterio, Kurt Angle, ring, a piece of the ring, a piece of robe, ultimate, or what was it, Supercard. He even gave you Supercard stuff, which is a whole nother thing that I'll talk about later. You get nothing physical this time. At least, what was it, 2K17 was the Nakamura painting. That was awesome. And 2K17 wasn't that great. It wasn't that bad. WWE Games has ramped and had good years, bad years. Always get scores at around 7 or 8. There's never been one that's going to blow your socks off. 2K22 is not this game for you. And it makes me sad. Because after a 2-year layoff, I was waiting for the day that it came back. It's like finally a new wrestling game. Well, after seeing and messing around with a new wrestling game, it's not new. They took some parts from 19 that worked, took stuff out of it, tweaked it a little bit. Took stuff out of 20 and just poured it over and changed the color on it. New set of paint. I could go on for another 20 minutes of everything wrong with it. Keep in mind, the hair glitch, the rope glitch are still there. Mind you, this is all without a day one patch. I will preference that without a day one patch, but it's sad that we need a day one patch to make it playable and fun. The new controls are cumbersome. I have man hands, it won't work for me. The new pinning system stinks because it's just going to break your controller and give you stick drift unless you change it. And I think I'm going to go ahead and stop here because I think you get the picture of where I'm coming from a 2K game. It's garbage. Complete garbage. Complete trash. Don't waste your time with it. There's not, like, if you've never played one, you find it on sale for $5, sure. But if you're going to pay $120 to get 3 versions of The Undertaker and the NWO that's been in since 14 that now you're making me pay for, and microtransaction to the gills with this new My Team, old My Team mode, I never wanted that in my wrestling games. And what I found out by playing this is not made for me. This is made for the guys that want to play Ultimate Team. And if you are an Ultimate Team player, if you are a My Team player, knock yourself out. But if you are a hardcore wrestling fan and have played every game since the beginning, before THQ had it, when Acclaim Sports was the greatest thing to ever happen, then this isn't for you, and I'm sorry. But I want to be the one to tell you that maybe if no one buys it, maybe they'll change their ways. Or maybe they'll lose their license and anybody can get this game but 2K. Because this is not my wrestling game. I can't believe that's the review it got. Actual trash. I made a joke that, yeah, of course, I put trash on the list, but no game is ever going to reach that. That was the ha-ha funny moment. Unfortunately, WWE 2K22 reaches trash. But that is the review of one man that's played every wrestling game that's ever been invented and been a wrestling fan for years. We won't get into that. But let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Am I being too harsh on 2K22? Are you going to buy it? Are you excited about it? Because if you are going to buy it, I'm sorry. And if you're not going to buy it, maybe 2K will lose their license. Because that would be fantastic. If you do like this kind of content, hit the like button. If you love what we're doing here, hit the subscribe button. Firespark74.com has all of the memorabilia and everything a gamer could ever want. Check it out. Links below. With that one, I'll go ahead and say thank you for watching this. And y'all have a great one.